All right. So today, what we're going to be talking about is content, okay, and why I love it and why it's so important, and how I use different types of content for different types of things, okay. So I'm going to be talking about long form video, short form video, and blog posts. Okay, those are the three core pieces of content. You post these anywhere, and you post them in the right places, and your business will grow, guaranteed. Okay. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. All right. All right. So the first one we're going to talk about is long form content. Okay, long form. So particularly long form video. Okay. And here's why I like long form video. Okay. Let's put a heart here. I love it because it's great for trust building. Okay. Um, so if you need to sort of indoctrinate your, and that's a strong word to use, but if you need your customers to get to know you and understand you and like you and trust you, long form content, video content is the way to do it. Okay. Um, and this is great for cold traffic. Okay. So we use long form for trust building. Okay. And again, this is like 5 minutes or more, 5 minutes or more. Okay. And we're using it for trust. Okay. And the cool thing about long form content too is you can use it in your paid campaigns. Okay. So you can use it as a way to say, uh, hey, this is who I am. Hi, I'm Malcolm. This is what I do. If you want to learn more about what I do, go to my YouTube at this particular link and learn more about what I have to offer. Right. So that's why long form is great. Um, Yeah. So the other form of content that's great is short form. Okay. So we're talking about shorts. Okay. So if it's YouTube, it's shorts. If it's Instagram, it's reels. And if it's TikTok, it's just regular TikTok videos, right? So these are like, I consider it like fast food content, right? Like something quick that you can consume. And it does build trust, but it takes longer to build trust, right? Because what it takes to build trust is 7 hours of content. That's what people are saying. 7 hours of content to build trust. Okay. So how does that look like? With shorts, we're talking about hundreds of shorts potentially, right? But with long form content, right? You only really need like 15, 30-minute videos, right? To build trust. Ooh, that is some horrible handwriting. Let's see if I can fix that here. Da, 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 da. All right, we're gonna try again. Uh, Minutes. Perfect. 15, 30-minute videos on the long form side to build trust. Okay. So that's how you have to think about like the content kingdom that you're creating. Like you gotta have long form to build trust. Okay. Especially if we're talking about growing a business. Okay. So we've gone over long form video, which is here. We've gone over short form video, which again, the other thing that I love about short form video, and sorry to be jumping around, but the other thing that I love about short form video is the fact that with short form video, you can test. It's really like these platforms, they really want to get your video out there to see how they perform. Because if you're good at what you do, right? If your short form video is great, uh, they're going to keep serving it to as many people as possible. Okay. So what I found in the short testing that I've done is that YouTube Shorts is a really great place to test my messaging and hooks and those sorts of things. So one thing I'll say about Shorts as well is that it's a great testing platform. Okay. Um, so if you've got something to say and you want to see how it resonates with people that don't know who you are, shorts, YouTube shorts are a great way to do that. Okay. Now, I don't think you'll get sales from YouTube shorts, right? Because again, this is cold traffic, but it's a great place to test. Okay. So just think of short form as testing grounds. Okay. Testing grounds. All right. So now we're going on to my last and my favorite place to build content, the one that's made me the most money, and that's blog posts. Okay. Um, so blog posting, when you pair it up with keyword research, which I'll be going over in my next Grow My Business live event, um, when you pair it with keyword research, you can get millions of people to your site, right? Every year, right? That's what I'm doing at least, right? Um, and this used to be just Google, all right? This used to be just we're gonna rank on Google and then that's gonna be it. But now ChatGPT brings traffic as well, okay? Um, and that is the real power of blog posts because you're not just writing just to write, like you're writing to get traffic, and that traffic hopefully will turn into customers, right, for you, which it has for me. So uh, just to recap again, blog posts great for keyword, great when paired with keyword research. Okay, and what I mean by keyword research, okay, I mean you got to really be thinking about the things that people are going to be searching for when they come to your site or when they come to look for you. Okay, um, so yeah, again, these are things that I go over in my group coaching program, which I hope you'll join because I can't wait to help you there if you join. Um, but yeah, keyword research. And what do I mean by keyword research? Okay. Um, and how does that look? I've explained what it is, but how does keyword research look, right? So for me, when I had Niches, which is my AI content generation platform, I have lots of different pages, thousands of different pages, right? Um, Based on the keyword research that I did, right? So some of those pages include, um, so I'll just talk about like briefly about how this looks um, on for a blog. So when you think of content, think of it as silos, all right? So you've got these little silos, these little boxes, okay, where people are searching for certain types of things, okay? So one of those silos on my site was tools, okay? So these are tools that you can use, copywriting tools, okay? Copywriting tools. And these tools were things that people are searching for when they're in the middle of writing an essay, right? Um, so one of those content silos or those pieces of content, right? Kinds of content were copywriting tools. I also had other tools geared towards job searching, right? So like, and again, it's all copywriting, but we got job searching tools, okay? So we're talking about things like resume builders, interview question generators, right? So those are just two of the different content silos that I came up with. All of them got me traffic. All of them got me paid customers. Okay. So we just got to figure out, right? And we, again, in my Grow My Business program, this is what I do. We just have to figure out what that looks like for you, right? What are those keywords that are going to bring you traffic, that are going to transform your business, right? Um, but yeah, content silos again. There's thousands of pages. Okay, so we had a lot more of these silos on the Niches site, but that is kind of the game. Okay, with when it comes to content, when you're talking about blog posts, you need keyword research. You need these content silos. For shorts, I use it to test, but I don't think you're going to get customers from there, but it's a good way to build trust, right? And you will get subscribers, you'll get followers for doing it, but the real big heavy hitters, I think, are blogs. Okay, so blogs for sure because they work, and then long form content to build trust, right? Um, Over the long term, because again, just to hit this point home, you need to have 7 hours of 7 hours of content consumed by your customers. Okay. And you can achieve it with 15, 30-minute videos. Okay. That's the goal. All right. So I hope that helps. This is the end of the video. Join my Grow My Business program if you want to grow your business. I want to help you. It's like so much fun for me. Okay. And we'll figure out what pages you need to create and what videos you need to record to get your business to the next level. All right. Hope that helps. See you later.